Hey y'all, welcome back to SJGames Live. It's me, Hunter, and I'm here with Jimmie.
Hey, folks.
Smaller crowd today. We were planning on doing Munchkin 2 Unnatural Acts, the expansion for Munchkin that just came out on digital, but a few people are out of the office. It's kind of a short week due to July 4th and some other stuff. We have some people going to events, people coming back from events. So we decided to postpone that for just a week, so we'll probably do that next week. So instead, what we're doing is Proteus. Heard us mention this a couple times. Proteus is a game of kind of like chess strategy here. This is the board, but it's not exactly chess. So this is a pocket box that's on pre-order right now. Uh, we just extended it actually. It was supposed to end tomorrow, but we actually extended the pre-orders to July 14th, so it'll be next Friday.
Oh, cool.
So you'll be able to pre-order now through then. Uh, Proteus is kind of goes in that same category that we have with stuff like Nightmare Chess, Tile Chess. We have a few different games that I'd qualify as chess variants. The difference with this one is that instead of taking a like building a chessboard out of like a regular like with Nightmare Chess, you have to have your own chessboard and stuff like that. This is all in one thing. This is the first time it's been in a pocket box. Before is in the different packaging. So this is great for like travel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And all you need to play it is what comes in there. So it has a little puzzle piece chessboard here. I don't know if you can see the seams in it, but it's got a little. It's made out of like 4 pieces.
Yeah, it's all
So it's not like a piece of paper, which is kind of nice. And it comes with
it's
16
just a
dice.
chipboard jigsaw.
Yeah, it's nice. It's actually really nice quality. Um, so the way this works, you might notice that these have symbols on them. They do look like chess pieces, so there's chess involved here, but
Right.
there's less pieces. There's not. It's not
Yeah, it
filled
doesn't
out.
look like there's enough.
Yeah. The catch here is the way this works. Each of these pieces has different symbols on them to represent different pieces in chess. So you've got your. It starts on everything starts on a pawn. So we both have 8 pawns. And they move just like pawns move, so they can move one space, or if they're on their opening spot, bam, move two up,
To
just like
capture diagonally.
to capture diagonal, exactly. However, they can also be changed into other stuff. You've got the rook here. Is that the rook? Hold on. I think that's the rook. Yes, that's the rook. So you got the rook, you've got the bishop, you've got the knight, there's a knight, you've got the bishop, you've got the queen, but you don't have a king. Uh, because I'd say the biggest difference between this and regular chess is you're not winning by getting a checkmate.
Okay.
What's actually happening during the game is we are going to be scoring points based on what we capture from each other.
Okay.
So the lower rating, the lower rank of your piece, the lower points it's worth. So the lower, like if you can play with all pawns, great. That means that you're probably going to be capturing more points than you're giving up. There is one really big difference as well. There's a piece that's not in chess. There's a pyramid here. This is a pyramid. That's actually a downgrade from a pawn. Once you've gone into a pyramid, you actually can't be captured, but you can't move.
Okay. So it just becomes an obstacle at that point.
Pretty much. It becomes this weird little obstacle that people can't get past except for knights. Knights can hop it,
Okay.
but you can't remove
You
the
can't go
piece.
through it and
Yeah.
or capture the piece.
So
Okay.
the way it works, the gameplay is actually really simple. Feel free if you have any questions or anything like that about the pre-order, about just the game in general, drop it in chat. We're monitoring that on the side here. Jimmy's got it as well. So let us know if you have anything or just want to say hey, what's up? Use some emotes and whatnot. Um, so every round you're going to move a piece and then you're going to upgrade a piece
So you do both
or
things.
change a piece because it can be downgraded.
Right.
as
So
well.
same piece or they can be different pieces.
They could be different pieces.
Okay.
So you would I believe they actually, let me double check. I believe you might have to sorry, it rotates a different die. So you
Okay,
actually
so
can't
do have
rotate
to
the
be
same
different
one that
pieces.
you moved. Yeah. So the way it works is there's a little chart here. It's not even a chart. It's just each thing is worth different points.
Okay.
So a pawn's worth 2 points when it's captured, a bishop's worth 3, a knight's worth 4, a rook is worth 5, and a queen is worth 6.
Okay.
Um,
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
and then the pyramid, you can't be captured. So pretty much when you change a piece, it can only go up or down one rank. So it can go from like a pawn to a pyramid or a pawn to a bishop, and then a bishop to a knight, and then a knight to a rook. Up the chain essentially.
Okay.
Um, but it can also go down. So like a rook can become a knight, but it could also become a queen, stuff like that.
But it can't move the same turn that it has been changed because they've got to be different dice.
Has to be different dice,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got it.
There's also another way to capture the queen. Another thing that's different in chess. There's no promoting. If we get a pawn to the other
Because
half.
we're doing it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. There's why would you have a promotion get another, and you can promote him anytime you want. There's a thing called backstabbing.
Okay.
If she can be captured the normal way, but also if I have a queen out here, and somehow you get a piece, you move a piece directly behind her, she's captured. It's called backstabbing.
Okay.
That only works if you move the piece behind them. Like it's if I promote something to a queen, there's already a piece back there. That doesn't happen.
Like, it has to be at the end of one of my moves.
Exactly. It's just a very special, specific case. And the game ends when we either one of us can't move a piece, or has one person has one die left, and the other person is out of dice. So.
Okay, so it's about capturing as many pieces as you can.
Exactly.
At the highest point value you can.
Yeah, and when we capture them, we'll make sure to keep them on that side so we know how many points they're actually worth.
Yeah. So it's pyramid, rook, bishop. No,
pyramid, pawn, bishop, knight, rook, and I've got the little thing here if we ever need to reference it as well. The game's actually not too complicated for a chess variant, and I'd say a lot of our like nightmare chess stuff like that. People think of chess as a really complex game. It's really not too much. It's just you have to know which pieces.
There's a lot of strategy.
The complexity comes from the strategy, which when you don't know any chess strategy, it doesn't matter. So I don't really know chess strategy.
Like you're gonna do this, and you and I are gonna huh, and some people are gonna go no.
Terrible openings, but we don't know. Do you even know who traditionally goes first in chess? Is it white or black? Okay, so you'll go first. One other difference I wanted to mention is I mentioned that pawns can move 2 forward. The back ones can't do. That's not normally a situation that would
because you don't
usually have pawns on the back row. Do you have any comments before we get started?
Nothing yet.
Okay, let's dive in. Then Jimmy, you can go first. We'll probably play this a few different rounds. Since we probably can maybe best 2 out of 3 or something like that. And see what we got. We'll see how long it takes. So.
Let's have chat show us up. What's your favorite chess opening, chat? We're not going to know them at all.
We don't know.
Yeah, you can tell each other what your favorite chess openings are.
Your favorite chess opening, or just make up your own chess word, and we'll assume it's a chess opening.
See if we can tell which ones are real and which ones aren't.
Yes, that's fair. Go for it, Jimmy.
All right. Let's go ahead and just move this one right up there.
Okay, and you get to promote one of the
promote one of my other ones.
Or turn another one into a pyramid. Turn it into a pyramid.
Yeah, just right in the back row. Oh, that sounds like a good plan. I think what we'll do actually is, actually instead of that.
Oh wow, he's already taken.
Oh, that one up.
He's already getting takesies backsies here, folks.
And we'll promote this one to a bishop.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one, and I am going to promote this to a bishop. It did say in strategy, just so you have access to the same information as I do.
Okay.
Be very careful with your queens. Of course, they're powerful, and also more vulnerable than regular chess. Forks are easy to set up in Proteus since there's different unthreatening dice can change to threatening dice really easily. And if one of your pieces is doomed, you can always take it down to a pyramid if it's a pawn.
Just demote it if you think it's going to lose it.
Yep.
It's not
just demote it to something that makes it worth less points.
Right. Yeah.
Which is a pretty cool. I wouldn't have even really thought of it that way. What do you got?
What do I have? I think I'm going to go ahead. It's move then promote.
Move then promote.
Move then promote. All right. I think we'll go ahead and move this one up 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to promote this guy to a bishop.
Intriguing. I'm going to move this guy. I'm going to promote this dude to a knight.
Okay.
Oh boy. Jimmie is working on the his new gambit.
Let's go ahead and just go all the way back here.
Okay.
And then move this bishop up there.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna change this into a pyramid. I just want to see how pyramids work. I'm gonna double check how pyramid, because I think it just said the only thing that can hop it is the it cannot move or be taken. Only a knight can jump over it.
We'll move this one here.
Okay.
And we'll make this into a knight.
Oh, weird. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, so we'll take the. Gotta take it, right? Gotta take it. I'm gonna change this to a rook.
Okay. I think we'll go ahead and return that favor.
Okay.
And we're going to downgrade this one to the pyramid.
Okay, well, not a huge fan of what's going down here.
Pixie Cat says we played this at LibertyCon. Lots of fun. Yeah, Steve and Irene and Elaine were all at LibertyCon last weekend, I think it was. I just put a convention report up today, I think, on the Daily Illuminator. About it.
The queen. We're going all the way.
You can get your captures next to the words.
No, that's a good point.
That came to a queen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Steve sold the shirt off his back at LibertyCon with the auction. He sold one of the Munchkin.
One of the Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
There's a video of karaoke.
Oh yeah.
A karaoke video. Ooh.
Yep.
So we'll move that one. And I think this will promote to a bishop.
We're gonna move here. I'm gonna promote this to a bishop.
Okay.
This has got some stuff going on here.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
Let's go ahead and move there.
Okay. Okay.
We will promote this to the knight.
Okay. I'll move this here. And I'm gonna promote.
Wait, move from where to where?
Oh, that's not a starting position.
Yeah.
Sorry. There. Sorry. And I'm gonna promote this to the bishop.
Pawn goes to bishop, yeah.
Okay.
2 weeks ago was the convention. We love having Steve, Irene, and Jean were amazing too. Yeah. Good times. I know Steve likes LibertyCon. It's one of his favorite ones to attend personally.
Yep. He was actually just here heading out to another convention, but not a game convention, a Lego convention.
Yeah. Steve and Irene are headed out to
Brick Rodeo.
Brick Rodeo. There you go. That's here. That's in the state.
This is getting tight.
Yeah.
I'm burning Jimmy's brain right now.
Well, this is a starting position, so we'll move up to here. And we'll move this up to a. What's the rook?
Okay.
Hey, WJ Roberts, how you doing? Welcome in. We're playing Proteus this afternoon. It's a chess-based game where we have 8 pieces to start with. The goal is to capture other people's pieces And each turn you get to move a piece and promote a different piece.
Move one.
And pieces are worth more the higher rank they are. All right, so that's a bishop now.
Yes. Bishops are worth 3 points.
I'm going to move here
Should take it.
and take that bishop.
Okay.
And promote this to a bishop.
Smart. I'm gonna go bishop rook. Gotta get the points. And I'm going to promote. I'm gonna put this to a pawn again.
How hard are the rules to learn versus chess? So movement is chess style.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's actually not. It's actually kind of easy because you have less pieces.
Yeah. Movement is chess style. Everything starts off as a pawn. You only have 8 pieces, and pieces will either move or promote on their turn. And when you capture a piece, it goes to the side, and it is worth a certain number of points based on what it's captured.
We'll go through the points then. We're gonna play it more than one time, so you'll be able to see it. We'll kind of go through the beginning here.
All right, so you captured that rook, and what did you promote?
I promoted that pyramid deck to a pawn.
Back to a pawn. Okay.
Oh, you can do that?
Mm-hmm.
We'll move that knight there.
Okay.
And then
Promote it to a rook.
I'll have to promote my move.
Reactivating.
Bring that back.
Grab him. Change.
It's easier than chess. It takes 2 minutes to learn, but mastering is more difficult. Yeah, if you know the basic chess piece moves, then this game has a very simple learning curve.
I'll go to a knight. Right? Bishop knight. Yeah.
Yeah, bishops to knight. Okay.
So like right now, I have captured a pawn which is worth 2 points, a rook which is worth 5 points, and a knight which is worth 3 points. No, worth 4 points. Sorry. So I've got 11 points.
Yeah,
Jimmie
just
has
two
a bishop which is worth 3 points and a pawn which is worth 2. So it's 11 to 5 essentially.
Yeah.
In this game, it's not about checkmating. It's about getting points based on what you are. So you can like downgrade pieces to like make them worth less. You know, play defensively.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move this bishop. Oh no, it's moving right into that knight, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. I've set up a pretty good defense, I think.
Yeah.
I think you have to kind of move defensively and kind of upgrade to get out of the jam you're in. The thing, the complexity, I think, comes from having to be aware of what can change into what.
Yeah, what that thing could become next turn.
Because you could put yourself in a position where you're really stuck and you're like, ah, dang, that's now a bishop and it's causing problems.
Right.
Like that knight situation, he had, like, I was able to change that to a knight and suddenly it's an issue.
Yeah, we're going to bring that up to a bishop.
Okay, I'm going to go here to here. Right there, that's something like it. And then I'm going to upgrade.
It is interesting that the initial setup starts everything on black on both sides, and one of your first upgrade is from pawn to bishop. So it takes you have to almost upgrade past bishop or move the pawn first.
You need to you have to be able to move. Yeah, it's getting onto the white spaces is a separate strategy, which regular chess doesn't have.
Right.
Which I thought about that at the beginning. I was like, this is interesting. That's it. I made that into a rook, by the way. That was my upgrade.
Okay. think we will go ahead and
Eat. Yeah.
take that. Some more on the board here. And I think this will become
And it says to upgrade maybe less pieces, but I think I've got about the level of pieces I want to upgrade because of the points and all that.
what allows you to change the piece? You upgrade one piece each turn, but it has to be a different one than you move. So you
Yep.
move one piece as normal, and then you upgrade a different piece,
I wanna
or you
upgrade.
change a different piece. You can upgrade or downgrade.
I want to upgrade to a bishop there.
Okay. So I'm getting a little stuck, but I think what we have to do is we have to take this.
Oh, geez, I didn't even.
It's just going to cause us problems.
Yeah,
Um,
but you could. Oh, you can downgrade that same piece. Yeah.
yeah, I can't downgrade that, but
I like this. This is
Okay.
interesting.
guess what we do is we'll upgrade this one.
Sure. 'Cause, yeah, I mean, I gotta get where I can get. And I am going to change this to a knight. If I could downgrade that piece after I moved it, I would.
We will take that piece while we have it. And then do we leave that as a bishop or do we move it upwards to a knight? What kind of trouble can the knight get into over there?
Kind of trouble.
So the question is the upgrade step an optional step or do I have to change one?
Good point.
I believe it's probably optional.
It just says rotates.
Rotate.
It doesn't say may. They must do two things.
Okay, so I have to change that
Yep.
bishop to something.
You do.
Well, it is not in immediate danger of being captured where it is at. So
Order here.
we'll go ahead and upgrade it to the knight just to give me a few more options because it's just not going to be threatening to anything as a pawn.
You didn't move though, did you?
I captured this.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sorry. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna upgrade this to a rook.
Okay.
Get that rook out of here.
Mhm.
We're in a weird spot. I've still got a pawn randomly just sitting out there. This is one of those games that if you get analysis paralysis, you can probably die. You probably go pretty deep in the tank.
So we're going to go here with the knight.
Interesting.
And guess we bring this one up to a queen just so we have ultimate
Well, I'm
mobility.
about to capture that.
You're about to capture this?
This is a queen.
Oh, you're right.
Do you want to change where you're moving? Because that's what I was saying. Get that queen out, or get that rook out of there.
Yeah. Okay. Because if you capture one more piece of mine, that's the end of the game.
No. As long as you have a piece to move, you're good.
I thought it was when you're down to one piece.
It's when one person. Oh wait, actually, you're probably right. That's probably what it was trying to say. I think I misinterpreted. I think you might be correct. If one player cannot move, the other player wins. Otherwise, when one player has only one left. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that would in the game. It's gonna be tough.
In that case,
We are definitely in the end game. I think we've been in the end game. Technically in chess, there's a certain spot where you hit the end game, I guess, and I think we've been in that since like 5 pieces each or something.
probably so. So we'll move there. which means this piece has to change.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Which is the safest piece to change, right? So
it is. So it goes up to what's knight promote to?
knight goes up to a rook.
To the rook.
Yep. Okay. I could really screw this up, probably. So I was like, I'll just move here to, and I'm like, oh wait, no, you'll just come and eat it for no good reason. I'm gonna go here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna upgrade this to a bishop.
Smart upgrade. I can't just go sit in front of your line myself up with your queen that way. And I do have to move them or it's game over.
Yeah, I'll move one of them.
Well, no, I have to move that one or it's game over. Remember, if you take either of these pieces,
That's true.
Game over.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
So it's a little more threatening than checkmate because
Yeah, it actually is.
You've got multiple room.
Oh no,
Please
I
don't
just
get
screwed up. I just really screwed up, and you're gonna see why in a second. You can end the game right now
Can I? So I can
because
see
you
that
can
I can take that
backstab
out.
you could backstab.
Oh,
the
you're
queen.
right. It does. It would backstab the queen.
Do it. I want
Yeah.
to see how this works so we can count it up.
So we take.
So this is unique to this game, and I'll mention it to people just now since I mentioned it earlier and I completely forgot about it. That's why.
So this is a special rule for queens in.
Hold on, let me see if it actually
Steam
ends it
only.
real quick before you do that.
Sure.
An opposing piece moves to the queen's. The queen is captured when it's moving. An opposing piece moves to the square directly behind the queen. And hers on the board, this queen cannot be captured. She is on the first rank. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I would say making sure the space didn't have to be like empty or something like that. So I think you capture her.
Okay.
So that puts me down to nothing.
So there is a backstab. There's a backstab
Yeah.
rule specifically for the queen in this game. I guess to temper the being just having queens everywhere.
Yeah.
That if an opponent's piece ends their movement behind your queen, that queen gets backstabbed and captured.
Mm-hmm. So I think that almost assuredly wins you the game or wins you the round. We're gonna go back.
It definitely ends the round. We'll have to score it out.
So we've got what? Pawn. I have 3 pawns, so that's 2 points each. So 6 points there. 3 for the bishops, that's 9. 4 for the knights, that's 13. And then I got one of the rooks, so that is worth 5. So 15 or 18 points for me. You've got 2 pawns, so that's 4. 2 bishops, which is 6 of 10. 2 rooks, that's 20. Because 5. 26.
26
Yeah.
to what? Okay.
To 18.
18. So
Yeah.
there we go.
You had a really big comeback again. Let's do another round. That was fun.
Yeah.
We'll switch colors so we can alternate who's going first.
No, Irene today. No, Irene is already.
They just left
en
right
route
before our stream
to,
to Brick Rodeo.
Head to Brick Rodeo in Houston area.
Yep. She will be back next week. We're hopefully doing Munchkin Digital next
So
week.
if you're in the Houston area and a Lego fan, I don't know what the registration is like for the convention. I don't know if it's full or still open, but it is a Lego convention in the Houston area called Texas Brick Rodeo, and
Yes, he's not there for an appearance. He's just going because he likes Legos.
but he is breaking out his pirate game. I heard,
Mm-hmm.
which has been a while since that's hit his Lego pirate game. It's been a while since that has hit the. I'd say table, but it takes up a room.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I get to
So
go
the
first.
pawn's set up on the black squares.
Yeah, so for anyone that showed up late, yeah. So pawns start on the black squares. So that's obviously a huge difference. There's only 8 pieces per side, another big difference in regular chess.
Right.
On your turn, I can move. Pawns have their normal movement like from regular chess. They can move 1, but if they're on the starting space, they can move 2, which normal to a degree, but obviously there's a back row of pawns they can also move 2. I'm going to move this one 2, and then I'm going to change this to a bishop. So I move 2, and then you can upgrade 1 up or 1 down, which pawns go to bishops. They can also go down into pyramids, which really didn't show up a ton last game, but pyramids essentially can't be captured and can't move. All right, Jimmie?
Now, I assume there's not like an en passant rule in this or
No.
any of the other special chess rules.
No. There's no castling and stuff like that.
Got
There's
it.
the queen backstab.
There's the queen
There's a queen
backstab.
backstabbing.
There are some variants. We won't play them today, but I'll mention them because the whole back sheet of the sheet is I've already gone. By the way, you can.
Okay.
There's trade off.
What did you upgrade?
I upgraded to a bishop. Wait, Oh wait, no, this was supposed to be bishop. Sorry,
Got it.
I was
I don't see
I was
anything.
explaining what the pyramid did.
Got it.
There's Russian roulette, Wall Street, open setup, secret setup, strategy, polarity. There's all sorts of little fun variants there.
Included in the rules.
The whole back, really, the rules of this game only take up the first part of the first half of the rule sheet. The whole back is just different variants you can play.
Okay.
Checkmate.
That's not something you can do in this game.
No kings.
Proteus, mate.
Are we in Australia?
Proteus, mate.
Proteus, mate.
With him there. And we will promote this one.
Yep. Move him there. And I'll promote this to a knight.
To a knight. Knight.
And again, this is pre-ordered available now. This is actually the first time it's been back in print in 20 years. Really excited. And I think this is so if you've seen it before, the game used to come in a little bit of a different packaging. It was more of like a clamshell packaging.
Yeah, it was mostly just the dice. I don't think it was bring your own board.
Yeah, this now it has the board included. It comes in a pocket box, so it's a lot more travel friendly. I'm gonna eat here.
Okay.
And I'm going to upgrade to a rook. You have a lot of bishops over there. Too many bishops, I'd say. Too many bishops.
We're going to use one to turn it over here.
You would.
And this one will promote to a knight.
Okay. Change this to a bishop. Right? Yeah, bishop. Go for it.
Having the points on the side of the board would be nice.
Well, these are I mean, there's no there.
There's not a lot of space there.
Yeah, it's really a margin there, not really a.
But it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And 0 for
you can't capture pyramids. It just starts at 2.
So reference would be handy, but you can also it's a pretty quick reference to have. If you follow the rules the right way, you'll see it.
Yep, it's all right here. I can't leave it on screen, but there's the points for anyone that's curious.
All right, so you captured. No,
I captured. I just moved the rook and then
promoted that pawn.
Evolved.
Promoted.
My pieces are evolving.
Okay. I think we'll go ahead and capture there.
Dig it. That knight is going to be an issue, isn't he?
And we'll make that a pawn.
Come on.
So I brought that down to a pawn because it's worth less points if he takes it.
I'll go back here.
Okay.
And it's queen time.
All right.
Neither of us are chess pros, so feel free to name our openings. If you want to figure out what the name for our openings are, you can name them whatever you want. We will make sure that it gets put in the National Registry of Proteus openings.
Something like that.
Keep track of that. Brandon, you're making that site, right?
That's not a thing, Hunter.
Okay, that's a thing. Don't listen to Brandon. He doesn't.
We'll move that knight there.
Mm,
And
not the biggest fan of that. Gonna be real.
we will promote.
Why don't you demote that to a pyramid?
Promote it to a pyramid?
Yeah.
Nah.
These are really nice little dice too.
Put this
For
to
the size, they're like really
knight.
detailed. You can very clearly see what they are. I like that.
Yeah, it's good symbology. They're pretty deep.
That's a knight.
Looks pretty. Yeah, it's a knight now. Yeah.
We'll go there. And we're gonna upgrade this to a rook.
From a
14 millimeters.
From a. Oh wait, no, was that a bishop?
bishop,
Sorry,
yeah.
knight. Sorry.
Like that shouldn't be a rook yet.
You don't know.
What's the retail on this, Hunter?
$24.95.
$24.95.
And it's available for pre-order right now. The pre-orders, again, we're supposed to close tomorrow, but we extended them an extra week, so they'll be open till next Friday.
Okay, so a lot of people are off this week, and maybe not.
Yeah, that's
missed
kind of what
out.
happened. We just wanted to make sure that people had a chance to actually pre-order it while it was available. So this will be shipping the first week of August. Someone asked if it would be at Gen Con. Unfortunately, probably it might be. We might have a few copies if we get it early enough, but it's not like this isn't going to be a Gen Con release necessarily. It's not something we can guarantee by Gen Con.
It's not going to get here before stuff has to leave for Gen Con.
Yeah,
so
our Gen Con stuff will be shipping out beforehand, so probably not. We may be able to bring like a box of it or something, but not.
We'll see what we can get. We may have some, but we won't have like hundreds of
I
copies.
wouldn't bank on it if you
Right.
want to get it there. I'd probably check the pre-order for Warehouse 23 or with your local game store. Ask them about it. They should be able to get it as well.
Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and move this one up one
Okay.
and promote this to a rook.
I'm going to go need the knight. And we're going to promote this to a rook.
We're going to move that rook there.
Okay.
And make this into a bishop.
Okay. You want to backstab me again, is what's happening. I hate you. No matter where I go, I get captured with that queen right now.
No, there's plenty of places you can go. You just can't go after my things.
No, that's not fair, though.
Yeah.
You can also demote your queen.
Shut up. I could. I don't wanna.
Make it less valuable.
My queen is super valuable, though.
Not if it gets captured. Not for you.
You don't know that. There we go.
Okay.
Let's try that. In common parlance, that's called a retreat. Get out of here. That backstab roll is scary, man.
It can definitely be a thing.
Wow, that is real good.
All right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move this up.
Queens are dangerous to have around, man.
We'll move this rook here
Okay.
and we'll promote this to a bishop.
Bishop here.
Oh, I missed that you promoted him.
Yep. And we're actually gonna demote. I feel like I need to demote this. It's knight, right? No, rook.
Right.
Queen's scary. I was like, oh, I love having a queen out here. And then it was just like every spot I was like, I get captured. Oh, and he can get behind me. It's like awful.
We'll go ahead and bring this one right over here. And this.
Downgrading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still gotta go for it, right?
It's down to knight.
Yeah, I'm still gonna grab it. And we will change. Bishop's just kind of hanging out. I want a queen. Bishop.
Do that.
I put you in a pretty rough spot, I feel like.
Yeah, there's a few issues going on.
There's a lot of issues with this bishop going on. The bishop's in a rough spot, man. The clergy's not having it right now.
That he's not the one I'm worried about. He's okay.
It's this bishop that I'm doing.
It's that bishop that I'm
That's
worried
what I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about as well.
Because
He's having some problems
I can
today.
take a bishop, but I'll lose a bishop.
Pretty much. And if you could take a bishop, lose a bishop, or you can take a pawn, lose a bishop.
Right.
Or you can figure something out to do with this guy, but he'd have to move like into that hole or something.
Yeah.
Or play defensively probably, which is not a bad move. Just
So I think what we're gonna do.
and there's the looming threat of that pawn turning into a bishop.
We're gonna move that bishop there.
Smart. Threaten the rook.
And then this
Downgrade. Oh, that's a good block. See, I was wondering when we'd have something come up with these.
So the pyramid is worth 0 points, but is uncapped. You cannot move, but it is uncapturable.
What we're gonna do is here.
Okay.
Here.
All right.
Make it a little more tempting for you to come out of that corner.
Got it.
I've got him in bishop mate.
Bishop knight. I think we're gonna do then
The
is
pyramid's interesting.
we're gonna move here.
Okay. Why do you keep doing this? Stop it.
And then
Downgrade.
downgrade that.
Dang it, man. We're gonna just grab this. And
You're
I'm
pretty,
actually gonna
you're
change
pretty
this to
far
a
off
knight.
in this game.
yeah, I think I'm in a good.
Have a
really
good game.
spot.
Thanks, Pixie Cat. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah. I upgraded to a knight.
Upgrade to a knight. Okay.
I need a way to hop around a little bit differently here. Stupid pyramid.
So here's the question.
Mhm.
Oh no, I think I found out the reason why you have to change a piece every turn. If I downgrade all those to pyramids, what happens?
I think that's why. Yeah. Well, it's
So-
if you can't move a piece, then you lose.
Oh, okay. If you can't move a piece either. Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
2 ways to lose.
2 ways to prevent someone from just going, okay, you can't do anything.
Just
Haha,
start
it's
the
all
beginning
good.
game. Move pyramid. Move pyramid. Move pyramid.
Right.
You snooze, you lose.
Hey, 8 moves to stalemate. Go.
Just a stalemate. No, the pyramid is really interesting. It just is weird. I wonder what to me when I see something like that, I'm always curious, like during development of a game, and what made them like
Who did what to make
yeah,
that
because they're
happen?
like, there's no king, but let's make this weird thing that you can't move around,
We'll move this up 1.
and it can move 2 because it's technically still in its starting spot.
It can.
If you wanted to.
But 2 doesn't make its position.
No, I was
that's a rook right now, actually.
That's
So
a
2
rook.
does make 2 is.
But I could
its position.
downgrade it.
You could, but it's not an immediate threat.
I get you. Okay.
And then I guess this has to go up to a knight. right?
You can go down.
It's not immediately a threat there, or from any of those. Yeah.
This is tough. I mean, I definitely have the piece advantage for sure.
I think one thing that it's going to do is it's going to cater more. It's going to be sort of like our other chess variants, where tile chess the board evolves.
Yeah.
Nightmare chess the cards have effects that throw things off.
Yeah.
And this one the piece is changing. All three of those circumvent parts of your normal chess strategy because you can't think as far ahead because the parameters can change too much.
Yeah.
So while chess experience helps you some, obviously, you can't do too far down the road and be like, oh,
yeah,
here's 8
it's
moves
got
ahead,
more
I got it
tactics
solved.
to it. You can't just like solve it. I moved and I made another rook. We had triple rook.
It's a lot of rooks.
We're in Rook City, baby.
All right. Well, the thing is, that guy can't escape that rook.
No. That's why I put it back. I was like, he's the pawn. Ah, come on, man. Getting chased by a castle.
That's scary.
Do you remember old Battle Chess, those video games? Battle Chess?
Yes. Oh,
I love that stuff.
the animated attacks and everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Played a lot of that.
For a long time, if you ever got like back in the 90s, there was if you got like shovelware or something, they'd always do like a chess variant for different IPs and stuff. It would just be battle chess, whatever. I remember there was this, I think it was even in the 2000s, there was this Warhammer one called Regicide. In the Warhammer universe, I feel like most sci-fi and fantasy universes, they've invented their own version of chess, and the author called it something, and then that one it was called Regicide. And all it was just battle chess with 40k guys. It's just like Warhammer. It's like Space Marines shooting lasers across, but at a diagonal where the bishop shoots. I feel like that's truly the inevitable thing in any writing is have you invented in your series, have you invented your own chess variant / whatever your in-world game is? Have you made your Gwent or your
right?
what are we making today?
So I think the knight will move there.
Okay, but now you're gonna now this is what I was curious what happened is now that we've got to a point where we have multiple pyramids, because at some point you're gonna have to evolve one of those.
I will, yeah.
I'm gonna do, because here's where the knight would go. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna change this to another rook. No, to a knight. Sorry, not a rook. I can't skip the knight. Go for it.
Okay.
Because you only have one to move, so it has to be the knight.
Right.
And then
I'll just move it right here, obviously.
the best place for the knight.
Yeah.
And then one of those is going to have to become an eatable pawn.
That's true.
One of them becomes a tasty pawn.
Yeah, I kind of think you've got me on this game.
You were playing defensively though. You kept it alive for a while.
Yeah, there's
but
a
yeah,
lot
I
of rooks out
agree
here
that
now.
we're in a rough spot. Now that you've gotten into triple rook territory, you're in
Right.
trouble. And I feel like we might be in quad rook territory
So
shortly.
We'll go out here.
Okay. And then you're at least going to eat a rook, right? Now this is actually intriguing because I feel like I do this instead. This is tough. Actually, I think I do this. I need to just be in a position where I'm actually gonna downgrade this back to
bishop.
Yeah, go for it. Because you can't move the pawn now. And if I eat it, I'll have a revenge on your knight.
Yeah.
Jimmie.
Yeah. I'm looking at the trades I can make because
I don't think there's
trades
a
are going to
profit.
be made here.
Ooh, Ooh, you can. I didn't even notice. You grabbed my rook.
Yeah,
That's a good. Actually, not bad. I kind of screwed that up.
point wise, it's a decent trade.
Oh, but then I grabbed with the bishop.
Yeah.
I did not think that through. That is not why I went to bishop. I did not think that through far enough. I got lucky that I did that.
I thought you were just changing it back to bishop because you were locking in. You were making this not a threat downrange any longer.
It kind of it was more just it was more like I wanted the movement freedom, but I didn't think about that specific move. I didn't see that far ahead.
All right. Well, I think what I got to do. I think I have to take the points where I can.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, everything's just going to collapse on me if I don't. So I need to have some points. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Wish I could downgrade it after its move, but I can't. And while the getting's good.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to eventually get it out of there, and there's no way I'm like passing up.
Well, I need to clear stuff out so that I can move, because if it can't move,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, and I'm not gonna not take the knight. I'm going to then upgrade this to a bishop. Go for it. So you got to move something.
well, it can only move one thing.
Yep.
It is in its starting position though.
Yep. Oh wait, no, that's not starting position. That's the third row.
Oh, it's third row.
And then you have to change the other one, which you can change to a pyramid.
And go
just
to a
save
pyramid.
the point.
Well, it's one or the other is going to go, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well,
what I'm saying is, you change to a pyramid, and I just eat this, then I can't eat the last one. So
yeah. Well,
it's one less
you're
point.
you're only
That
going
would
to
be
you're going to get one of those either way, and then the
Yeah.
game will be over. So if I change it to a bishop, you're going to take the higher point value one.
Yeah, you wouldn't want me to take the higher point value one though.
Right. Well, yeah. So I have to change. I have to change it to something.
Just change to a pyramid.
So,
is what
yeah.
I'm saying, because then there's no
If I
reason.
change to a bishop, it's just giving you more
Yep,
points.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So then I got 2, 4, 6, 8, and then these reach 3, I believe we said. So 9. So I got 17 total.
And
you got rook, which is 5.
5, 6, 7, 8,
A
9,
bishop is 3. Oh, these are 4 each. These are sorry, I keep forgetting bishop. So it's 12. I got 20, and you got
10.
10. Okay. There we go. Want to do one more round?
We have time for one more.
3-10. Okay, we should probably call it there. So
We
what
started a little late, but probably I think it probably run a little bit too long.
Yeah, we'll hold there. So we had first round was 17 to 20. You had 20.
28, 26, something like that.
28, I believe is what you had. Because you blew me out of the water game 1, and then game 2 was 20 to 10.
Yeah.
So I think you still get me, right? Because that only puts me at 37, and you had
30. Depends on what I got. It's real close because it was either 36 or 38.
I think you beat me by 1 point
So-
overall. So yeah, this is a great game to like do a little tournament like that for. Because I mean, it's chess.
But you
Chess
have-
only takes about 30
Yeah,
minutes.
but you have that objective scoring model. that you
Yes,
can
exactly.
stack up
Oh, that's a
after.
great shot. But awesome little game. It comes in this really great pocket box, so it's great for travel. It fits in a really really tight spot. This is great. This is a great little travel game. Honestly, I know a lot of people for a long time. I know if you're fans like travel games and stuff, you've seen a billion magnetic chessboards and stuff like that. This is the perfect size. That kind of goes along that same thing. It's not magnetic or anything like that, but it's really great for travel. Jimmy's got it. He's perfect at this. Good job, Jimmy.
10 out.
Cinematography. But yeah, Proteus is available now for pre-order. You can check it out on Warehouse 23. You get everything that you saw here. This is a pre-production copy. I have to mention that just in case there could be something, something slightly different, but I don't think I think this is about as final as the copies get. Comes in an awesome pocket box. You can get that as well. Yeah, I'm just happy to have it back in print after 20 years. This is one of the I've played tall chess, I've played Nightmare chess, never had a chance to play Proteus. So this is my very first time getting to play it, and I really like it. It's really fun. I'm not even really good at chess, but I feel like I have a lot. There's so much tactical depth to what I'm doing that it feels like even though I don't know how to play chess, like I don't feel like I need to know how to play chess.
It feels like you're as long as you're up against similar skilled people, you're still having fun with tactics.
Yeah, but even if you know chess, like everything is set up, it starts off differently. Everything's changing turn to turn. They can't really do because when it comes to chess, like you mentioned before, that a lot of it is memorization of like strategies and stuff like that, and knowing how to counter certain things. And in this game, it's like
And when that thing can just suddenly backstab you or become a
when like that first game, I was pretty much I was in the driver's seat. It wasn't as much in the driver's seat as it was in the second game, but like I was in the driver's seat for about a good half of the game, and then I made like a couple of I feel like a couple of mistakes happened. You caught back up, and then that last was obviously a huge mistake, but it was like also
but it's new rules. So
new rules. Like I didn't know backstab. I was like in my mind, I was like backstabbing's a thing, but in my mind, I was looking for like empty spaces behind her, not like filled spaces. I wasn't thinking of the tank.
And your normal strategy doesn't account for 4 rooks on the board.
Yep.
Or,
Yep. Exactly.
A little more fluid.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for joining us. That was a blast. Check out.
Come up. We're gonna join us on Discord if you want to hang out.
Yeah, check out Discord. Also, we should probably start doing some more emotes and stuff on here. I'd like to go ahead and start expanding that stuff. We'll let y'all know. Let us know what you want to see on Twitch as well. We're interested in what doing like polls and stuff like that.
Polls during the stream.
Yeah, doing like having fun little betting stuff on who's going to win, things like that. Those are a lot of fun. But yeah, we're going to keep adding stuff to the stream, keep improving it. So keep an eye out for that. Give us a follow on here. If you're checking us out on YouTube when goes up later, check us out on Twitch if you get a chance. And
pick up Munchkin 2, the Natural Act, for Munchkin Digital, so you can get some practice and for next week.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have everyone playing next week. I'm hoping to have Irene and Randy being able to play, so we'll see.
Get right back in town. It's summer. It's hard to pin people down.
Yeah,
so.
It's getting close to Gen Con. It's tough. A lot of events happening. But thank you guys for joining. Any other comments before we take off, Jimmie?
Let's see. So, hey, Varger Corsair, thanks for dropping by. We appreciate it. Varger Corsair, Pixie Cat, WJ Roberts, thanks for hanging out with us today. We appreciate you guys being there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess that'll be it for today. Hopefully, I'll have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time on SJGames Live.